Hello scientists at MSLA. Today we are going to be exploring how muscle activity changes across different levels of exertion.
In order to record our own muscle activity, we'll be using our backyard brains as EMGs. EMG stands for electromyography, and it's a procedure that allows us to measure our muscular activity by external electrodes. So get your game faces on, because in order to get a range of intensity of muscular activity, we're going to be pairing off in arm wrestling.
So I hope your muscles are fired up and ready to go.
May the muscle with the most electrical activity win!
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, now we're going to show you how to get your backyard brain all set up. So to start, we're going to take our backyard brain, and we're going to take the inputs with pins attached to the end of them, and you're going to plug them into the corresponding ports. So this white one goes to the white port right here, and the red one goes to the red port right here. Now you notice that the white port has two pins on the end of them. One is white and one is black. So we're going to hook alligator clips to each of these pins, the black corresponding to the black, the white corresponding to the white. And we want to make sure that when we hook our alligator clips onto the pins, that the teeth are latched onto the pin and it's not loose and sliding around. And then we have one left, so we have our red over here, which is going to serve as our ground, and we're going to connect that to an alligator clip as well, and make sure it's engaged. And now, this is our ground, so we're going to connect it to our body somehow. You can either hold it in your hand, or you can connect it to a piece of jewelry if you have a ring or something on, or a bracelet. And you're going to keep that attached to you. Now, we're going to take our inputs that are going to be recording our muscular activity, and we're going to attach them to our body using these suction cups. So we want to take both of them and put them on whatever muscle of interest that you're testing. And I'm going to show you on my forearm, but you're going to be using your bicep for your experiment. So I'm going to put the first one wherever you see, like when you engage that muscle, you can see it visually flexing and you can feel it, like it's hard. So you want to put it like somewhere like centrally located within that section of your body. So you put them right next to each other, not too far apart, but not overlapping or touching. And then we take the white alligator clip that's connected to the white pin, and we connect it to the first one by clipping it on this raised metal surface and make sure that the clip is secure. And then we take the black and connect it to the second, and again make sure that the clip is secure. Now we need to ground the entire backyard brain box. We're going to use this yellow clip to do that, just so we can differentiate color-wise. And there is on the backyard brain, there's this little tiny dot in the upper left-hand corner that says GND, and that's the ground, if you can see that right there. So what we do is we take the alligator clip and we try to match up the ends of the alligator clip to that metal circle that we could see next to that GND label, and we want to connect it to the Faraday cage, which is going to help us block out some of the electrical noise. And then we want to put our entire backyard brain into the Faraday cage to further block out electrical noise. And now we can turn on our backyard brain and we're ready to hear what it sounds like. And you can see when I flex my muscle, you can hear the electrical activity that's occurring.
Okay, now I'm going to show you all how to set up the backyard brain spiker recorder on your computer. But first, as a follow-up from our last video, make sure that your pins on your backyard brains are not touching one another. That's going to cause interference, and we don't want that. So go ahead and open up the backyard brain spiker recorder. This is what it's going to look like initially, which is fine. Connect to your computer the USB adapter. Now go ahead and attach the computer spiker cable into the microphone jack on the USB adapter. So put it into the microphone jack, not the headphone jack. Now attach it to your backyard brains. And make sure that connection is secure, and place your backyard brains into the cage. Now go into settings, so select the gear in the upper left-hand corner. So these are the settings that you will need for your backyard brain spiker recorder. You are going to unselect mute speaker. You are going to unselect the built-in microphone left, so you want it to look like the black box. So you're going to hit the drop down menu and select the black box. Repeat that for built-in microphone red. Make sure you select the black box. And then for the USB audio device left, you want to select the green box. And then for USB audio device right, leave that as black.
If you're having a hard time seeing your muscle activity because the screen is too noisy, all you need to do is come over here to this green icon with the minus and plus sign, and you want to hit the minus sign to make the signal smaller so that you can observe the fluctuations better.
Get into an arm wrestling position with your partner, but don't engage them yet. Record the EMG at this point. Now, engage your partner at intermediate strength, like so, and record the EMG. Now full-on battle with your partner and record the EMG. And take a break.
Feel free to try this out on other muscles in your body as well. Be creative.
We hope that you have enjoyed our introduction into electrical activity of your own muscles, and we hope that you will take what you learned in this experiment and apply it to future experiments. Have fun.